Is it Waller? Yes. B.B.Y.R.A, take one. Bob, let's take the 5K to 30%.
Teaching some 420 divas right here.
Nick, I can't do this.
Many of the basic skills are sometimes a challenge with these guys. I don't know.
I have an impression of Dave. Kids, rig your boats, hurry! Jack, pull in your sail! In your fish, chubba muffin! Are fantastic.
Ooh, yeah. Be the love generation. Said I'm lost.
Oh.
Greenies are the bomb. The greenies are fantastic. I'm in the greenies. I think the greenies are the best because all the kids are nice and all the sailing instructors are nice.
My name is James and I'm a greenie.
Basically, the greenies are the breeding grounds of the America's Cup. Take one. I joined the sailing program because my mom wanted me to. I joined the sailing program because my mom made me.
I joined the sailing program because it seemed like it was lots of fun.
My dad really said I should do it, and I wanted to do it because I thought it sounded like fun. My mom asked me if I wanted to do it, and I thought it was really fun, so I joined the sailing program. My favorite thing about sailing is everything. I have two things. I love to sail, and also I love going swimming in the bay. Going sculling. Hello. When you go really fast and the wind is right behind your boat. My favorite thing about sailing is that we learn and it's really fun. Well, I like the instructors. And I also like when we play games down the field.
When I first started sailing, it was mostly because my mom really made me. But then once I got there, I really went from bad to good. So thanks, Mom.
sometimes when I tack and jive, I get confused, and so I get hit in the head with the boom.
They don't like tacking.
The worst thing is when the boom hits your forehead because it hurts.
The thing I don't like about sailing is like when you think you're gonna capsize and you do capsize, and you're really afraid and scared.
I don't like capsizing.
When you capsize, sometimes you get stuck under your boat and you hit your head. It's very annoying.
Well, I got stuck underneath where there's no air, so I got scared, and I don't like it.
Just go. The greenies are more cooler than the intermediates because you get to do more fun things. You get to jump in the water and swim, and flip your boat and flip it back, and then you get to lay in it. What's your last name?
B.B.Y.R.A?
Yeah, Rainy.
Is that right?
Yeah. Sometimes when we're way out there, we can jump off our boats and take a little swim. When it's really hot, you flip and you get to go swimming and you get to pull up your boat again. The greenies are so cool because the green ease. And I like the color green as my second favorite color. We're the intermediate fleet. In some regattas, there's a green fleet and a white fleet. We might be going into the white fleet.
Behind the scenes, what the kids do right before they're gonna go sailing.
We sit and talk.
We just talk about school and life.
What we had for dinner last night. It's usually like stuff about life, like stupid things like life, braces, retainers, dental stuff like that.
So you talk about
Well, that's what we're talking about today.
When I was in the no-tier regatta, that's a regatta everybody gets a trophy. In our last race, I came 6th out of 60 people
You're kidding me.
when I was a greenie.
That's amazing.
what happened to your finger?
Well, I got it stuck in my centerboard.
Really?
Yeah.
In the morning, we talk about just about what we're gonna do for the day and if we're doing any upcoming regattas.
I am in the intermediate fleet.
Intermediates on the bomb diggity.
The intermediates are so cool because they have the cool instructors.
It's the best because we have Dave and Nikki, one of the best instructors.
Because we have the coolest instructors.
My favorite instructor is Nikki.
Dave teaches me about everything. And I just met Nikki this year, and she's like the nicest person.
Do you have a favorite instructor?
Yeah, when I was a greenie, it was Dave and Sam. They loved to throw me because I was so light. I joined the sailing program because my grandfather was once the greatest sailor in the United States. I want to be as good as him because it's just really fun winning and having fun on the waves. I joined the sailing program because my cousins did it a little while ago, and I decided that maybe it would be very fun to try it out, and I loved it.
Everyone in my family sailed, and I like sailing.
My brother was doing it, and it looked really fun. My sister and my brother did it, so it looked kind of fun, and I did it, but at first I hated it, kind of. Like, I wasn't good at it, so I just thought I would never, like, be good.
The first day I ever went sailing, I was really nervous, and I kind of didn't really want to do it. Kind of took me a while to get around the race course and get used to it.
At first it was a little bit tough, and I was trying to get to know everybody, but then it got really fun.
Yeah, I want to sail, but sometimes I don't want to sail.
But after your mom made you, you're like, I don't want to do it, but then you realized it was kind of fun?
I still really don't want to do it.
Oh, great.
My favorite thing about sailing is races. The wind is always the big thing about it. You have to know when to tack or jibe and pull in your sail. The thing that I love about sailing is when it's really windy, it's very fun to go out and sail the waves because they get really big.
The best thing about sailing is a really windy day, and you get to go all the way out to B.B.Y.R.A and to the flats.
When we sail out to the flats or to an island.
My favorite thing about sailing is going to the flats or going to a bunch of islands.
Do you guys go to a lot of islands, like the Caribbean islands?
No, we go to like Heron Island and the super secret island.
The super secret island?
Yeah.
Can you tell me where the super secret island is?
No, it's super secret.
Well,
I don't know.
You sure?
Yep.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, no.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Once when we went to the super secret island,
Where is that, by the way?
it's secret.
Can you give me an idea of where the super secret island is, like in mileage and stuff like that? If I wanted to tell somebody how to get there, like if they were coming from up down bay to the super secret island, how would I tell them?
Nobody can know where the super secret island is, so.
My favorite thing about sailing is winning, because it makes sailing, which is already fun, really fun.
My favorite thing about sailing is probably going fast on like reaches, riding waves.
In heavy air, going on reaches.
I really like sailing because we get to go to like a lot of cool places during the year, and they're really fun.
Favorite thing about sailing is probably racing and going fast and going to cool places.
Catching people sailing downwind.
I like racing a lot because I get a lot of pressure from my family mostly, so I get a lot of help and I get to be coached by really cool people, and I just like to race.
worst thing about sailing is the hiking bench when you get in trouble with Todd. Yesterday I had to do 5 minutes.
The worst thing is probably getting in trouble with our coach Todd, because he's really tough. Hiking bench makes you do a lot of hiking.
Who made you
Todd and Lee. The boy, mostly him.
We get here at 8:15 every morning, and we have to rig. And then we have to go for a 2.5 or 3 mile run.
You run for 2.5 miles.
We come back from the beach or run, and we go to the Dale building. And we do wall sits, 2 sets for 2:45. And then we do 3 sets of 25 crunches. We put our feet under the rail, and then we do 3 sets of 10 push-ups.
After that, we do dips in the Merrick Center, and you have to do like 3 sets of 10, and then you do leg lifts.
After leg lifts, then we'll like either split up from the A's and B's group, and then we do like a whiteboard meeting, see what we're gonna do over the day. And then we'll probably go out and hang around A-Barrel until everybody's ready.
You guys have energy after all that workout to sail?
Todd has no mercy. Todd has no mercy.
We might be getting stronger, but we feel like Jell-O. It's still painful, but our legs are sore when we sail, so it's not really.
They admitted we were tearing our muscles so they can grow.
We work out to keep the kids in shape so they can hike well. And yeah, we want them to be in shape, arms nice and strong so they can trim well.
We make the kids run and do push-ups and sit-ups because they're all kind of weak. And in order to hike an entire race, you have to be pretty strong and you have to have endurance, so we make them run a lot.
All my little girls were all weaklings.
And it's also good for other sports, like a lot of the kids play lacrosse and soccer, so it's really good for that too.
The workout isn't very hard, but it's long and boring. And I think that we would be better off sailing and practicing.
I joined the sailing program because my dad lived in Bay Head when he was younger, and he sailed.
I joined the program because all 5 of my siblings have been sailing, so it's kind of like a tradition. And my dad sailed, my mom didn't sail. But
I joined the sailing program because my parents and my aunts and uncles have always grown up sailing, so they wanted me to have a shot at it.
Mostly because my family has been in it for a really long time, and most of my friends do it and family. Hi!
At first, it was really rough, and I got thrown out of the sailing program one year because I was so bad. And then I rejoined, and so here I am. And
What can you normally expect with this type of weather?
I don't know. I've never really paid attention to it. I joined the sailing program because I've always loved boats and sailing, and I hate the beach, and I couldn't stand going to the beach every day.
When I get older, I think I'll probably sail a 420, and then I'll be able to sail with a friend or somebody else in the boat.
up the loop, around the tree.
I know, but...
Okay, wait, I got it. I might sail a 420 next year, and I want to sail an East Scow with my dad on Saturdays because that's when his East Scow regattas are.
I'll probably sail an East Scow with my dad or a 420.
Just say your first name and how long you've been sailing. Do you remember your first name?
My name is Tyler, and I've been sailing for 9 years. No. Today we went to the beach and did all the calisthenic stuff. Ooh, fun. Then
What kind of calisthenics?
push-ups, sit-ups, wall sits, running. We usually have to run like 4 miles. And our instructor made us shake and bake.
The worst thing about sailing is going on the hiking bench.
The worst part about sailing is definitely when you have to work out.
It's really hard in Op-DB because we have to go to the beach and run like relays for a while, and it gets you really tired in the sand.
Do you think it helps you when you're out sailing and stuff? Can you feel it help you?
Not that much right now because I'm still pretty sore from working out, but I think it's starting to help.
The workouts aren't that bad, I don't think. Workout, I mean, it doesn't really matter about your size or weight, but it does like make you stronger, and but it sometimes is not too fun.
I joined the sailing program because my mom and her family were really into sailing, and my dad was a coach.
My mom and my dad and my whole family.
My aunt and my mom.
My brother. My sister was in it, and just because it looked like so much fun.
Everyone in my family, they're all big sailors, and I kind of wanted something to do in the summer.
My mom didn't force me to do it. I wanted to do it because it gave me a chance to meet new people and do something fun.
I like being competitive, and it looked like a very fun thing to do. I joined the sailing program because I wanted to sail.
I'm an Opti Blue. That's below A, but we're better than A.
I think our fleet's better. The Blue Fleet, well, it's big, so I guess it's better because you have more competition.
Just having fun and just racing.
My favorite thing about sailing is that I have total control over the boat.
My favorite thing about sailing is going to cool places and competing with new people that are usually nice and you can get to know them more. Well, I'm not that competitive, but I think it's just fun to race against other people and see how good you get.
When we have fun days and we get to do different stuff than we would normally do, like tennis ball tag, water fights, stuff like that. The worst thing about sailing is
I like to practice only when I want to, but I mainly like to go to the races.
Windy days.
I like heavy air better than light air because light air, it's so boring because you just sit there, and heavy air, you go really fast.
Op-DC rules, take one.
I joined the sailing program because, well, I always loved the water since I was a little kid, and I figured this was a great way to use it.
It's like an inspirational way to start sailing. It's like a single-handed boat, and it's small. It's a good place to sail.
I was like the only boy in the family that we didn't sail yet, so my dad. So I said to my dad, "Can I sail in the sailor program?" And my dad said, "Sure." I joined it because I didn't really like playing tennis. So if I didn't do sailing, then there would be nothing else for me to do.
I started the program because some of my friends were doing it, and also my mom thought it was a good idea, so she signed me up.
My sister had already started, and I kind of wanted to experience it myself.
My favorite thing about sailing is really when the wind just really picks up and you can hike out on your boat.
The best thing about sailing is probably when you get to go really fast. Going really fast.
I really like racing because you get to go to different places.
I just like the whole experience being out there racing against people.
A better question would be, what do I not like about sailing? I like everything about sailing.
I joined this sailing program because it gives me a chance to try new things.
I didn't think I would like sailing at first. After like the first few days, like the instructors made it so fun. I just loved it.
Second place, and they're first. And they might get first because they're catching up behind, they're catching up the boat in front of them. I joined the sailing program probably because my dad and my uncle and my grandfather and everyone in the Kellogg side is a huge sailor, and they probably wanted me to do it too, and I like sailing.
What do you normally tip these guys for bailing your boat? Usually $5 or something?
Like, nothing. A pat on the back. I had to say my favorite thing about sailing is probably the workout, because it gets you stronger and gets you ready for sailing. I could probably bench like 100, 150 pounds.
I have got just one word for the workouts we do in the morning.
My dad always said, the better shape you're in, the better you'll do in sports. So whenever it like really starts to hurt, the pain, I just think about that and it sort of drives me through it.
The sailing out there was pretty much not that windy, but you could capsize.
It was actually pretty good. Not much wind, but we managed.
How fast do you think you were going?
Not as fast as we can go, but we're still pretty good out there.
One day, hopefully, I'll go to the Olympics.
This has been awesome. I've had an unbelievable time.
We were playing tennis ball tag, and we had the teams, and we were throwing tennis balls at each other. The first team to have the tennis ball touch a barrel won, and unfortunately the other team won.
I'm Will Lochtefeld, and I've been sailing for 3 years. It's been a pretty good experience for me so far because I learn how to do something different every year, and it's really fun.
Probably my favorite thing about sailing is when you go really fast, you can feel like you're flying and you get to be with your friends a lot. I joined sailing because I wanted to be able to make friends in Bayhead just like my mom had when she grew up here. I joined the sailing program because I think sailing's really fun and it's a good thing to know how to do in life.
Skills and Thrills is a program where you don't do any racing, but you just do what you would like to do, like sailing out to the flats, and you get to go swimming there, and whatever the group feels like doing.
The thing I don't like about sailing is the racing. That's why I'm in the Skills and Thrills, because there's a lot of pressure, and it's all competition, and you're not really out there to sail. You're not out there to have fun. You're out there to win. It's all just about winning.
Well, I've learned a lot about sailing, and the instructors are fun. And we learned how to sail backwards, which was pretty hard.
I like to race because I think it's fun to, get out there and just have a good time.
My favorite thing about sailing would probably be sailing and then you capsize on purpose.
I think that Skills and Thrills is better just because I don't think that racing is enjoyable. I think that it's just boring and a waste of time.
I find the races a little bit crazy to deal with as a parent, but they don't force you to do what you don't want to do, which is kind of key. You got to take it at your own pace, and every child's pace is different in everything they do, especially I think in sailing.
She's able to go out and just have fun and not worry about where she's placing because she's not a real competitive kid. She just wants to learn how to sail. And one of the most important things I wanted for this program to teach her is the love of sailing. Because I think that as a sailor myself now, sailing with my brother on his boat, racing with my brothers on their boats on Sundays, I love being able to just feel comfortable on a boat and not feel like I have to be competitive, but feel like I know what's going on. And I just want her to have the love of sailing. I don't care if she learns how to race. I just want her to learn how to handle herself out in the water and to love it.
When I first started, it was really scary because I thought everybody else would know more than I did.
I joined because I thought sailing would be a fun activity for me to do during the summers.
I was really scared that I wouldn't, like everybody else, would be a lot better than I was.
Well, I've learned a lot about sailing, and the instructors are fun.
I joined because my mom thought it was fun, and one day she just came in and said, William, do you want to do sailing? And I'm like, sure, I'll give it a try. And well, that was 3 years ago.
When I turned 8, my dad said, you know, you can join the sailing thing because he was a racer then. And I said, okay, I'll just see how it goes. And then I did the sailing program and I really liked it.
I joined the sailing program because my mom grew up here and her family is a huge racing family.
Now I'm really comfortable and I look at the first year sailors and I'm just like, I've come a long way.
After a long, hard day of sailing. Hannah Franklin, take 1.
Whoa, trim in your sails!
My favorite thing about sailing is that you can be with your friends, you can socialize a lot, and still learn a lot of stuff. I made all my friends from sailing, so I guess that's why I keep sailing.
It's about to get on the boat and we're kind of psyched. We are psyched, we're not kind of psyched, we're psyched.
We're psyched like psyched.
All right, guys, luff your sails.
Love your sails, homies!
It's something to do in the summer, and my mom and dad sailed when they were little.
I was watching them one day and I thought it might be fun to try it.
I joined the 420 intro program because all my brothers and sisters had, and it really looked like fun. And it is fun. I keep on forgetting to say that at the end.
I think they're doing pretty well.
Their sails are a little far out, but
Far out.
How many times do you think you fall off your boat a day? Average.
twice at the least.
Is she in the water again?
The best thing about sailing is I get to see my friends that I haven't seen in such a long time, like every day, and my instructor, Nick, AKA Spanky.
Nick, my instructor, we call him Spanky. Spanky McSpanks.
Spanky, that's his nickname, Spanky.
And
why do you call him Spanky?
we call him Spanky because Sam told us to call him Spanky. Nick said that Spanky was Sam's real name, but then Sam turned it around and called him Nick Spanky.
So there's no real reason for it, it's just what somebody...
Nope, it's just what he called it.
How do you think Nick feels about that?
I don't think he likes it very much, that's why we call him that.
Okay, good.
Yep.
This is our beginner 420 group, and they're the greatest girls any instructor could ever ask for.
Thank you.
That's right. That's right. They all love me.
We're so touched. That was beautiful. Thank you.
That was very heartwarming, Nick. My soul is flying.
They're learning so much every single day. Shoots, traps, they're doing it all. And not complaining one bit. Not.
I joined the sailing program because I had to. Before I didn't really want to, and then my sister started doing it, so she got me into it, and now I think it's really fun.
My friends were all in it, and my mom and my dad made me because my dad grew up on a lake and was a sailor, and so he thought it'd be a good thing for me to do it.
And now that you're in it, you're like...
Now that I'm in it, I like hanging with my friends and stuff, and yeah.
We're doing races with the other 420 group. We're doing starts and going around a course.
We're gonna sail some races with the other 420s.
Now, this is your crew here, this young lady?
Yes, she is.
Do you guys fight on the boat a lot?
No.
Yes.
Now, who's skippering the boat over here?
Me? He's not sailing with me.
You're not?
I'm not sailing with her. I'm sailing that boat right there.
Right.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
What's so awesome about it?
It's really bad. It's really it's awesome.
It's called Big Papa,
awesome.
and it's destroyed.
Well, this is what happened. I was chilling in my boat, and all of a sudden, boom! I don't know how.
Do you hit a lot of people when you're out there, or what's the deal?
I don't know, it just goes boom.
Who skippers the boat?
Well, right now we're for states. She's gonna skipper for me, so we're practicing for that. So we're gonna go down to Long Beach Island for states.
Okay.
It's gonna be really fun. My favorite thing about sailing 420s would probably be that I get to hang out with my friends. We get to go to regattas and have fun, be serious but still have fun, and it's a blast.
My favorite thing about sailing is just racing and just having fun and doing a lot of competition against other competitors.
I guess it's just the race. You go out and you have a great day and you come back and you're really tired and it's like, I just had a really good day.
Just to get out in the water and learn a new skill.
I like going out on trap and just being able to keep the boat down completely on your own.
I joined because my whole family sails. I wanted to learn how to sail because it looked really fun.
I've been doing it since I was 8, and so I guess if I didn't do sailing, I would sleep till 1 and miss lunch. And I need something to get me out of bed. Yeah, I like capsizing a lot because you get to go swimming and get the boat back up, and I also like going on trap and falling off when you're not racing, so it's not that big of a deal.
It definitely gives you a rush when you're going really fast, and when you're out on the trap and the wind's blowing, it's fun.
The nice thing is you get a view, and you aren't really cramped up in the cockpit.
My favorite thing about sailing would have to be when we go sailing and Rylan lets us go swimming on the flats.
The advanced fleet is so much better than every other fleet because although it's advanced, it's much more laid back than the Opties.
That is a wrap.
The end.
Hi, it's Annie Vreeland from Bayhead Yacht Club. Unfortunately, Charlie and Caroline Kellogg can't make it to the program this summer because they've left for the Adirondacks, but we have them on satellite. Charlie and Caroline, are you there?
Hi, Annie. I'm Charlie Kellogg, and
sailing, Kellogg, and this is our duck.
Guys, we've been asking the kids some questions, and we want to ask you some too.
Oh, Christy, sure, we would like to answer questions.
Okay, here's a question. What group are you in? Or fleet?
We're in the Optimus fleet, and we sail in a greenie.
Okay, now what's your favorite thing about sailing?
My favorite thing about sailing is playing the games like the Fuzz and Inky Pinky Blinky and those kind of stuff. My favorite is sailing.
Now tell me exactly, why did you join the sailing program?
Because we want to learn how to sail. Because it's fun.
Do you have a favorite instructor?
Yeah, we have a favorite instructor. I don't. Mine is Hillary Duck. Actually, it's Hillary. Only Hillary. My favorite is...
Okay, guys, that's all the time we have. Thanks for your time, and have a good vacation.
Goodbye. Thank you for setting up the satellite truck. Thank you for setting up the satellite truck. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Kellogg.
Thank you, Mr.
Thanks, Mr. Kellogg. Thanks a lot, Mr. Kellogg.
We love sailing here in Bay.
The instructors are awesome.
So we'd like to say. Thank you, Mr. Kellogg.
Thank you, Mr. Kellogg. All around sailing, I'd give it from 1 to 10 and 11.
Mr. Kellogg, you're great for making us do this, so thanks. I love to sail, and so does my ducky, JJ.
Can I answer more questions?
Do you get paid?
I like going fast, and I like learning new things every day. I know how to tie. I know how to tie the hardest one real well. It's called the bowling knot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. That's not fun.
Well,
Square root of 144?
12.
Good. All right.
John.
Scene 1. Take 42. Chris Landy.
Chris Lockfield. Take 1. Right and right. Take 57. Alright, people, places. George Everett, take 1.
Gunnar Nottingham, take 1. Action.
Grandmama, take 5. Harris Johnson, scene 1, take.
Action.
Hazel Beth, scene 1.
Are you ready?
Quiet on the set. Isabel Landers, take 5. James Bailey, only take 1. James Potter, take 1. Just go. Take 1. Jimmy, take 1. Katie Medine.
Lily Graff, take 1. Action.
Lauren Palmer, 1,800. Joshua Cool, take 1.
All right.
Meg Whelan, take 1. Melissa Payne, take 1. Allison Waller, take 1.
Good.
All right, people quiet on the set. Peter Haynes, take 1. Sunny football, take 1. Take 5.
Henry Manley, take 1. Action.
Cameron Haynes, take 1.
Nice.
Claire Christensen, take 1. Corbin White, take 1. Emily Seaberger, take 1. Erica Pappas, take 1. Jeff Benziger, take 1. Jack Benziger, take 1. Jane Blood,
Donabella.
take 1. John Post, take 1. Katie Western, my sister, take 1. It's like a bed.
Sarah Connors, take 1. Action.
Logan Harmon, take 1.
Margaret Farron.
Matt Balmer, take 1.
Meg Dell, take 67.
Meg Westrom, take 1. Melissa Summer, take 1.
Good. Do me a favor. Move it home.
Lee Malone, take 1.
Rick Waller, take 1. Caroline White, take 1. Emily Kellogg, take 1.
Good. Hold on now.
Jimmy White.
Perfect.
Ryan Welch, take 1. Sam Stevens, take 1. Skipper Fortenbaugh, take 1. Taylor Wright, take 1. Tim Flanders, take 1. Xander O'Grady, take 1. Annie Vreeland, action.
Whatever happened to take 1?
Kingsman, take 1.
Action.
Grace Newell, take 1.
Oh, you did hard.
Julia Rue, action.
Katie Iverson, take 1.
I'm just going to ask you some questions. Slate boy?
Kelly Goodman, take 1.
Maddie Lucas, action.
Take 1.
He's pretty good, though. Good stuff.
Will Johnson, take 1.
It's not just so loud and loud.
Patrick Mignon, take 1.
Nicely done.
Terrence Ford, take 1.
Take 1.
Sarah Williams, take 1. Jane Rue, action. Grace Lucas, action.
All right, Grace, tell me your...
Take 1, Alex Pappas. Take 1, Carly Boyle.
Good.
Lista, take 1.
The cool name.
Hallie Schaefer, Seeing the Beach, take 1,000,003. Kendra Osborne, take 1.
Rebecca Summer, take 1.
Sarah Pander, take 1.
Hold on. Oh,
So I say take 1.
yep.
Will Lochterfeld, take 1.
Lindsay White, take 1. Elizabeth Summer, take 1. Hannah Franklin, take 1.
Great. I love how you went down for that.
Maddie Boyle, take 1. Lady Christensen, take 1.
I like sailing on the water because, like,
He
What?
said, I like sailing on the water.
Oh.
He said, well, as opposed to the
Daisy Carter, take 1.
Hi, I'm Daisy Carter, and I'm in the 420 intro program.
Olivia Harden-Bruce, take 1.
Claire Grady, take 1.
Good. Watch out for the headphones, buddy. Seymour's not bad. I mean, George Iverson, take 1.
Hi, my name's George Iverson. Sorry.
Henry O'Brien, take one.
Jack Carter, take one.
Wait, I'll duck down for you. Here.
Liz King, take one. Rachel Bristol, take one.
Todd Benziger.